Roach as Education Secretary. But this headline, Golden War on Islamic Takeover of Schools, is hot off the heels of allegations that Islamic communities have been trying to take over the running of schools, and that's already been investigated, but it seems to be going a step further.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you, I've got a friend who's a school governor in West London, and a consortium of Muslim parents came forward to the school. It's not a church school or anything like that. Came forward to the school and said that we don't want our children to do music and dance. And the school quite rightly said, well, I'm sorry, that's what happens in this school. All of our children get the opportunity to explore the creative side as well as the written side. And they put their foot down. But I think this, it's obvious that it's not just Birmingham. They're talking about Bradford and other areas where this has been a problem. And my thing is that I absolutely think it is wrong to separate children on any grounds. But religious grounds, I think, is wrong. Just because the parents are religious and want to be whatever, they're putting that on their children. And I've never agreed, myself personally, with schools that were separated like that. I just don't agree with that. I think it's totally wrong.
And what these inspectors are going to be looking at is not necessarily just taking over the governance of schools and trying to influence Islamic beliefs, but it's Islamic beliefs getting in the way of education and, like you say, dance and music. Where do you draw the line on respecting beliefs in schools that have children from multi-faiths and multi-cultural backgrounds?
And I think what's really interesting about this is when we've seen microphotography really, all over the front pages, the reason why it's always been about back empowering the teachers. And actually this time it looks as if he's really back to the teachers. And I mean, he is kind of public enemy number one for the teaching profession at the moment. But I think this will do him a little bit of service with them. I think they will be quite pleased with this.
Okay. Let's move on to the Sunday Mirror. This is an exclusive in the Mirror. The Conservative MP Nigel Evans revealing that Bill Roach, who had a very similar experience to Nigel Evans, saved him from suicide.